the most important skills required, and this is the part that you need to understand. Since I mentioned earlier that there's a huge gap in the market because the employers are having a hard time finding the right skills that they may need in individuals, this gap is closing in developing countries like the US and many European countries, Australia, okay? But there's still a substantial space left to be filled, okay? So we're going to talk about some of those positions. So prospective candidates like you should research which positions are opening up and what skills are required for them. Some of the highest paying positions identified by CyberSecurity Venture, I'm going to mention just a handful in just a second, like Chief Information Security Officer. Okay, and again, that's a person responsible for designing and implementing the IT security programs for the organizations. They create frameworks that protect companies internally and externally. I currently work for the CISO, Chief Information Security Officer, of an international banking organization in Washington, D.C. Okay, in the past, I worked at the Department of Defense, in the Pentagon. I also worked for the Homeland Security in Washington, D.C. as well, Transportation Security Agency, International Monetary Fund, the World Bank, and AT&T, as I mentioned, as well as VeriSign, and a few other U.S. federal agencies as well. Another position is Freelance Bug Bounty Hunter. This job requires knowledge of ethical hacking and the ability to identify vulnerabilities and flaws in systems. Another position is lead software security engineer, and the requirement for this job includes coding skills mixed with leadership potential. We're also going to show in other videos how to become also a security analyst, pen tester, and so forth. So this is just a handful of the many positions available, right? So you can start at the entry level by information security analyst, looking at logs, analyzing, starting with pen testing, where you try to break into systems, which is kind of fun, okay? But it's fun for a certain while, then you want to move on, and you can basically help the organization keep their systems secure. One of the areas that I've been working in the past 5 years deals with security compliance, meaning that we're monitoring, okay, the effectiveness of the security policies and controls that we have in IT systems to make sure that the systems remain secure. That includes patching, lockdown ports, lockdown services, lockdown accounts, and a lot of other things as well. So again, you need to do a bit of research, okay, about other positions depending of what interests you, right? So again, do a bit of research the company, then research the open positions.